I guess it's just the screen. I was feeling really blue. Weird. Speaking of which, I'm wearing like all blue right now. It's not gonna help. Alright, so if I remember right, last time we stopped right when the trial was gonna take place. Oh, dude, oh my god. Last night I was getting so tired. It was such a struggle to keep my eyes open. For those of you who aren't here for my mini rants, work was insane yesterday. Work was arguably worse today. I'm gonna try to stay awake. We'll see how well that goes. We completed our first day. Well, one of our first few days. First day since the murder began, or the Monokuma takeover began, and Byakuya's dead. So we gotta find out who the killer is. Apparently we have enough information. The class trial is about to start. I still have no idea. How I would love if it turned out to be Terra 2, but I don't think that's gonna be it. I also don't really have anything to really like use in the trial, right? Like we don't have any skills or anything. Which makes me think that I probably missed out. I don't know. Maybe not. Let's just begin.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Good for them.
Such a cruel rule.
She's tied up. What?
Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us?
Most definitely. There's no doubt that the blackened is lurking among you. Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it? By the way, this class trial is gonna be 100% fair, so there's no need to worry.
Whenever someone says that, you know it's never going to be 100% fair.
I'm the type who hates favoritism and prejudice. Well, not as much as I hate Monami, of course.
You hate me that much?
Now, let's
Poor
begin.
Asami. I'm saying this all the time, but really, poor Asami.
But what are we supposed to do?
No complaining. Let's just settle this with our fists.
I respect it.
Listening to the rules? Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall? Huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
Yeah,
The voice just doesn't
What you're really
fit.
trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me.
Huh? What does that mean?
Anyway, why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our minds? Huh. The most pressing issue on our minds? Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath a table.
Yeah, it's fair.
Then, let's start with that mystery.
What's up, Happiness? Whoa. Hello. Thank you. The reason why Byakuya's body was discovered under the dining hall table. Start with that, but ultimately, we need to find out who murdered him. We can't do that. No, thinking about if is a waste of time. I have no idea. Who? Playing this game as well. Just got it yesterday. Of course, they were playing. I'm still playing it. Nice. Yeah, about a month ago, I started Danganronpa 1. Really enjoyed it. Out of nowhere. I didn't think I'd enjoy it so much. And I had Danganronpa 2 gifted to me. Out of the generosity of a friendo. And it's been a blast to go through so far. Number of non-stop. Is this gonna be like the same thing as the first one? Key to reveal any lies, mistakes. Truth bullets to refute what they say. On the first trial yourself, have you started it yet, or just finishing, or? Because one of the things I respect so much is that first playthrough, right? Like figuring out how everything works together. Hey, what's up, Kaiser? All right, well, here we go. Oh, God. Got a ton.
Why was Byakuya's body in a place like that?
His body was underneath the table,
Let's go on the table.
at the very back of the dining hall.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body
Well, there are two
there.
bars here.
Huh? Why?
Wait, no, we can't move the body because bloodstain, right? Obviously.
They tried to delay its discovery.
I like this a lot more.
A dog burying a bone.
The start to finish bar. That's really nice. All right, well,
Why was
I can't wait to get so
Byakuya's body
frustrated over this again.
in a place like that?
His body was under the very back of the dining hall.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
Right? Yeah.
That's wrong.
Objection. No. Wait, I'm sorry. No, that's wrong. You fools.
No, I don't think the killer moved the body.
Huh? Why?
Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table.
By the way, guys, audio level's good for you? It's a lot on the quiet side for me. Let me know if you need to turn it up.
Everywhere. There was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through it.
So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body.
I definitely recommend the first one, Happiness. Definitely.
And here I thought I had a genius idea.
Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless.
I respond better to praise, you know.
God, I hate Hyoko.
But if the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table?
Byakuya was probably killed under the table.
What?
Madness.
You think he was killed under the table?
So Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons unknown, and that's when he was killed. Then, shortly thereafter,
We found the night vision goggles on Byakuya, right?
That does make sense, but why did he go under the table?
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
The hell he was? You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was?
I like Soda just as well. Looks like a different version of Kirishima. Name sounds... Name sounds familiar. I don't know if I can put a face to it.
Maybe he panicked during the blackout.
What's up, Elthian?
under the table.
It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't
That's
mean
what I'm
he
thinking
died
of from
under
My
the
Hero.
table.
Yeah, there we go. One of, oh god, what's his name? Baku? Oh god. Fucking Deku's rival. I don't remember. One of his friends, right? It is Bakugo. Okay.
The reason why
Yeah.
is probably connected to what
If it's not
Byakuya
apparent,
was
I
doing
don't-
during the party.
I
Don't you
did not
think?
get too into My Hero. The reason Byakuya dove under the table is connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party. Then it's probably... Oh god. Oh god, I have no idea. I want to say it's to grab the knife. For protection or whatever. try that.
I could prove it with this. It probably has something to do with the knife we found under the table.
I never know if, like, I have the right idea, but I'm just ever so slightly off.
Oh, you mean that thing that obviously screams, "I am the murder weapon"?
Call
Byakuya
Bakugo
probably
Kaksha
noticed
for
the knife was
the
hidden there.
sake of not saying his name. Fair.
So in order to get it, he moved under the table.
He was particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items, so I cannot deny that possibility. But how did he notice that there was a knife under the table?
What a great
If he knew
question.
beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right? Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment.
But
Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table.
huh? All the way from across the room, even if he had the goggles on him.
No, that's not possible.
What? You seem rather confident about that.
For someone who wasn't in the room, she seems really confident about that.
Of course. I have proof to back me up.
This is almost like a real
Huh.
trial.
During the previous statement, there will be various weak spots standing in your way. No matter how many weak spots there are, there will only be one lie or contradiction debate at a time. Oh no. Oh no. You have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies and mistakes. I'm gonna be tweeting horribly at this. Consume the focus gauge, so please be careful. Let's go. Should become Gundam Tamaka, not Nagito. I personally like Nagito a lot more.
I'm sure Byakuya left under the table during the blackout.
I did beat the previous game.
Correct.
Okay.
If that's the case,
Oh wow, that takes up a chunk
Blacker
of focus.
Mr. Hand-Hands must have seen the
What's
killer
up, Rourke?
take the knife.
But it was super pitch black. It was so dark I couldn't see my food. Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either. I doubt he could have seen the killer.
Is this where... Okay, let's try it again.
I'm sure Byakuya during the black. That sounds correct. If that's the case, during the blackout, must have seen the killer.
But it was
God, I'm so
super pitch,
paranoid
it was
now.
So dark I couldn't see my food. Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either.
Hey,
No, that's wrong.
okay, go.
No, Byakuya was probably the only one who was
It
able
is.
to see
This is the
body.
trial to figure out who killed Byakuya.
Why do you say that?
He was using those night vision goggles we found under the table.
Where'd he get the goggles,
He was seeing
though?
what was happening.
I need to know. Did you just like pull them out of his ass or pull them out of the case?
Are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
Your reasoning is out of focus.
Did I just get interrupted?
Obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
Other way around?
Seriously? The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
Were you surprised by my sudden arguments? Just between you and me, I was also surprised. When this kind of argument surfaces, you will go into a one-on-one debate called Rebuttal Showdown. You have to counter the other person's claim, draw out their weak spots, and argue against them. Please counter the other person's remarks with the left stick. Based on the shape of their remarks, it's important to know whether to cut vertically, sideways, or diagonally. What? Based on the skew. What? What's up, Lightning? If you ignore the other person's remarks, will skew toward their advantage. Bottom right-hand corner of your screen, hi. A number that shows the sharpness of your counter is displayed. You'll lose counts of sharpness even if you miss, so please be careful. Huh. As it develops, they'll end up divulging some weak spots. You cannot normally cut remarks that contain weak spots. Instead, it will skew the mood toward the other party's advantage. Plus, this can be very big. Don't have the correct truth blade. You'll not be able to cut an opponent's remark. Yikes. What? I will make sure the person in charge of contacting you takes over. What? In this mode, truth bullets will be called truth blades. Okay. I'm feeling so overwhelmed right now. What in the world?
If you just use common sense, the killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
I'm so... wait, what? Whoa. I'm so confused. I should let Myra say what she wants to say, then find a point that I can argue against.
Just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it. If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
I feel bad again. I don't know what's being asked of me. I don't understand. Oh god, fuck. The frustration. I don't understand what I need to do. I don't understand how I need to move forward. I don't... What? Cut all of the arguments? Wait, what?
If you just use the killer obviously used those night vision. That's gotta be it.
Is that it? That's... What?
Where's your proof that the killer used them?
Because if they use night, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. In reality, that's what happened. So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Oh, okay, so... But it's not all of them? I'm feeling really, really dumb here.
Because if they use night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. In reality, that's what happened. So those goggles were planned in advance.
Why didn't... So... Am I looking for the case? I'm sure Byakuya brought the night vision goggles. I need to refute Mayu's claim with evidence.
Because if they use night vision goggles...
Evidence?
Then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality...
Go with the case, I guess.
Were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Allow me to cut through those words.
I'm so confused. Oh my god.
No,
I don't know why.
The one who brought those night vision goggles.
Definitely. But why?
Inside the Duralumin case Byakuya had with him during the party, he found a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles.
Oh, okay. I don't think we ever brought up that was the case for the night vision goggles, but okay. I guess that makes sense.
Never uses such clever language.
Plus, Byakuya was the only one who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case, since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
Then, was that knife inside the case too? If there were night vision goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
But it wasn't the weapon case.
Would be weird.
I am weird, aren't I? At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish.
Ew, you totally mean that in a perverted way.
Knife was brought in the Duralum case along with the night vision goggles too? No, that's not possible. Knife was hidden in the dining hall before the party even started. Should be able to prove it with the duct tape, right? Does it both have the glowing paint?
I see. There was duct tape left under the table where the body was found.
Shut up, phone.
Duct tape. We probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table.
Oh, so that's why we found duct tape there.
Though Byakuya was thorough, even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table.
This may be off topic, but why was Byakuya acting so paranoid?
Off topic
Not only
indeed.
did he bring a self-defense kit, but he had night vision goggles inside the case too.
That's true. He went above and beyond, being a little cautious.
Now that you mention it, that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well. It's one thing to be a little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit much.
He probably knew someone was planning to commit a murder.
Are you saying he predicted the murder? Could it be? Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye?
Oh, Gundam.
You think so too, right, Hajime?
Think so. No, sir. I know so. Where is... There we go.
I can prove it with this.
You tell him, Hajime.
Can you please take a look at this?
Be careful. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. Thanks, note.
The hell is this?
Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage. It looks like a threatening letter someone sent to him.
Not good at all.
So, who's the someone?
Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
Wasn't me.
Thanks, Monokuma.
The only lies I tell are friendly lies.
Those are still
Don't trust that girl? Who? Kyoko?
matter who wrote it yet.
Kimono girl?
So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter?
Kimono girl? Yeah. Yeah.
Probably decided to throw a party because of the letter. What do you mean?
Probably one of my least favorite characters so far. And that Chef Boyardee wannabe.
Try to create a situation where everyone can keep tabs on each other. In doing so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in a situation where they couldn't act.
Yep.
But the letter might have been just a little prank. As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk.
Who would prank another person by telling them another person's gonna die?
Made him believe the letter was
Should have told us you received a threatening letter.
If he had, we would have panicked.
It's all part of the chef training work.
Knew that too.
All chefs don't lose their hats.
So, he tried to do something about it without telling anyone? I see. Strong sense of responsibility as our leader was his undoing.
Screw that noise! Who the hell wrote that letter?
I don't want to know nada about it, Happiness.
Well, obviously,
I hope you're enjoying
the
it,
killer.
though. Was there someone that suggested either making a party or to use that specific building? Byakuya is the one who suggested the party. I don't remember who suggested the building. Interesting call, though. Among Us. Again. Danganronpa 2 Among Us confirmed.
Coward!
If they were willing to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
Ramsey doesn't wear a hat, does he? You right, you right. Someone in this room killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe that. Yeah.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
What is it, Miss Sonia?
I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles. If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
Great question.
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles.
Is this where you're going to the stabby through the floorboards?
They took the knife. But how did Byakuya see them?
Even if the knife bore some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that dark.
Wait, is that why it was glowing paint? They used Byakuya.
I see. What if the glowing paint was the mark? With that, you'd be able to get the knife.
Does anyone have any like glowing paint on their hands or their clothes? No.
In actuality, the knife we found under the table.
It's not going to turn out that like
and the duct
Gundam's
tapes to the
earring
underside of the table were both marked with
is
glowing paint.
going to be glowing, is it?
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance? But painting them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen.
It's as if they wanted the blackout to happen.
They had to have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark.
I love her hair clipping the Galago ship.
Whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker.
Does it though?
Which means it was you, Peko
Does it though?
Peko killed poor Byakuya?
I want Pekka to be one of the survivors.
For two glasses wearers.
Not the killer. Oh, I guess she's not.
How can you believe her so easily?
But with Pekko's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker in the office.
I don't care about a technicality like that. Peko's the one who
Well, you
set the breaker
should, you
caused the
dumb
blackout.
bitch. I don't care about evidence. You're wrong because I say you're wrong. By tripping the breaker directly from the office, Peko was the one who caused the blackout. Is that what really happens? No! After this debate, blue-colored weak spots will start appearing. We call the weak spots you've seen up until now argue spots. The blue-colored weak spots will be called agree spots. When shooting agree spots with truth bullets, you need to flip your way of thinking. Instead of arguing that the other person's testimony contains lies or mistakes, please fire the truth bullets that prove the other person's testimony is correct. When your truth bullets merge with their weakness, it'll become a logically sound agreement. Oh my god. I don't have a mind for this. Why can't... What? I swear to god, this is the only fucking game that the controller gets this disconnected for. Oh god. Okay. Oh god, we've got so many. Neko, Teru, and Chiaki's accounts.
Since Peko was in the office.
Yeah, can I... No, what? There we go, that's what I'm looking for. Stove in the kitchen is powered by electricity. That's why Teru couldn't use it during the blackout. Chiaki was standing guard outside. Fuyuhiko apparently came to the old building, then walked away. That's probably going to be important. Here's more difficulty. That's how I feel right now, Lightning. Neko kept trying to use the bathroom since before the party started, someone was using it the whole time. Able to enter the bathroom after Byakuya's body was discovered. Okay.
She could have caused the blackout at any time.
That's impossible.
Was she... She wasn't the one who's using the restroom, was she?
Because I was not in the office. Not even before the blackout.
telling the truth.
Let's see.
Don't tell me you're crushing on Pecco.
It's nothing like that at
Guilty.
all. Nekomaru's account is actually Pecco's alibi.
I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all. I'm not talking about the bathroom door.
Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time shortly after the party started. And it was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
Oh, shut
Then
up,
the person
guys.
who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually...
Everyone else besides Pecco was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Pecco. I guess that would be true.
You locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier.
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you're so insensitive.
If she locked herself in the bathroom for
Oh,
that
Soda.
long, there's no doubt.
I much prefer that's wrong as well, Lanyon.
Oh, there's no way she'd admit it. There's no
What
way
is
she'd admit
Neko's
you were taking a shit.
obsession with shit?
Were you guys taught any basic manners, or were you raised in a locker room?
I'm sorry.
It's fine. How about we stop talking about this and move on
Agreed.
to something else?
Agreed.
Don't worry, the smell wasn't that strong. I used the bathroom right after you, so you can trust me.
I said it's fine.
I have such
But
strong
still,
secondhand embarrassment
you
right
were in
now.
the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something? As soon as I stepped into the office, I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach. Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when...
Okay, so this is really irrational, and I understand this is irrational. Y'all know how do I start this? I don't know how this started. I don't know how this has stuck with me all this time. But the idea of Bloody Mary in the mirror of a bathroom, like when the lights go down, for whatever reason, scares the idea of it just scares the shit out of me. And it's irrational, but I cannot stand being in a enclosed room with a small enclosed room with a mirror if the lights are dark or if there's no light coming in. It's frightening. Seen the first Candyman when he appears in the bathroom behind the woman? No, I've never even heard of Candyman. Is that some sort of like a horror movie or what's the other thing? Something tense, full of tension. With that bah. Sequels, but the first is best. If it's older and kind of not campy, but like notably aged, I might be able to stomach it. But there is a reason why I stick away from horror. Oh god, it takes place in Chicago. No! Don't tell me that. I have too much of an overactive imagination, and maybe we could make that like a Discord movie night thing. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But that's just an odd quirk for like how I don't do horror things, and I hate like fucking Psycho. I watched Psycho in 8th grade as part of my English class, and it stuck with me for ages. And like Psycho is aged, right? Like it's notably aged for whatever reason. It's just stuck with me and stuck with me and stuck with me, and I'm just terrified of showers, especially now. Even though if there's no reason to be, it's something that's just stuck with me. Reads like a play. Now I could definitely see that. Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
How did it feel to
It's just,
do your
I don't know.
business in the dark? Did you get
Weird things like that
excited?
just... I don't know why I'm like that, but
Seriously, stop.
there it is.
But still, your stomach pain. Was that really just a coincidence?
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any investigating.
Preach, Myru. You know, that's a interesting
I'm
question.
only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
What I mean is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives?
Laxatives?
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
That's fair.
I see. That might have happened.
The question is whether Pecco's stomach ache was a coincidence or if someone intentionally caused it. Depending on the answer, the outcome of this trial could change drastically. Do I actually have choice? Does it matter what I pick? Ooh, that's intriguing. Oh god. Comparison pose, dishes, knife, time of goggles. I'm assuming it's gonna be dishes.
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird. Now that you mention it... You brought food to the office, right? Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious.
I agree.
I wouldn't do anything like that.
Taro is very suspicious in my mind.
Laxatives would ruin the taste.
Did you eat anything weird?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to assume it's the dishes. But the dishes out of what?
Now that you mention it... You brought food to the office, right? Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Is that gonna be it?
No, that's wrong.
Am I wrong?
No, it's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall.
Impossible! Of course.
Because Pekka wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it too.
If the food
True.
had laxatives in it, I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well.
I feel totally fine.
Kanye also has like
Dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
a love relationship with food.
I apologize for causing a scene. Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation.
What the fuck did you say, bitch?
Cease this bickering.
Thanks, Sonia.
Let's just dismiss Pecco's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout. Yeah. We already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us.
What is her problem, dude?
Trashy skank?
As long as the murder happened during the blackout, then the blackout itself is what's actually important. So, we need to make it clear how that blackout occurred. This is where we're probably gonna have to bring in the irons, I'd assume. Okay.
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Thanks, Kyoko.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
No.
You used a remote control?
No.
They probably messed with the breaker.
Is that... No, really? Wait, but that's me saying... Hold on, wait, what? I guess mess with the breaker doesn't mean trip everything with the irons? 'Cause that's what I'm trying to agree with. Right, but I thought I was supposed to fire things into a blue statement to agree with it. Or was that only in a certain... at a certain point? Okay, never mind.
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it?
No, I'm trying to agree with it.
Can't answer that. I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
Maybe they used a remote control?
They probably messed with the breaker.
It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters. Or maybe they caused a power surge?
Ah.
I bet it's really Monokuma's fault.
By the way, I'm not a trashy skank.
Thanks, Mikan.
Who tripped the breaker?
I did not mean to press B.
Did they throw a stone?
Was it?
It does not have to be. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
Not
Or maybe they
Sonya.
caused a power surge?
You?
I agree with that.
I agree with all of this, but okay.
Just as Mahiru said, the blackout was caused by a power surge. Of course, that's not a coincidence. Someone caused it intentionally. Which is why those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout.
Yep.
When you found them right after the blackout, the irons were still on, right?
Heating up the room.
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately
That's
caused a
also
power
really,
surge.
really unsafe. That's such a huge safety concern.
Yeah.
Talk about a fire
Seems
hazard.
that's how the killer caused the blackout.
Might as well just burn the entire place down.
Hold on a second. Let me speak too.
Hi, Neko.
What the heck?
You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout? That's inexcusable!
Why? I guess you're about to tell me.
If the irons in the storage room caused the blackout, then for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the storage room? And that means everyone who was when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
No, just because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
Okay.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause. If the irons caused, then the killer had to go to the storage room before that and turn on the irons. Now do you intend to take back what you said?
Hey, man. Look, like,
But the people in the
I'm gonna just say this right now. Like, in my crappy ass little apartment, if I have like everything in here, I'm streaming, I'm doing stuff, whatever, and we've got like the bathroom light on, and someone's using the any of like the or whatever, the hair dryer, whatever, or like have something plugged in, like everything, the entire building, just like not building, but like our unit just shuts down. It's bad. So something like that.
If the irons caused, then the
No,
killer had
not
to go
that.
to the
I
storage
can't even
room
read.
before
God
that
damn it.
and turn on the irons. Now do you intend to take back what you said?
Sure, the irons were responsible for the blackout, but that shouldn't be the only reason.
People in the dining hall weren't able to cause the blackout. If the irons caused the blackout, then the killer had to go to the storage room before that.
Damn it!
So I'm so ashamed.
If the irons in the storage room caused the blackout, then for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the storage room?
Oh my god.
And that means everyone who was in the dining hall
I want to give up.
can't be a suspect.
Damn it!
If the irons in the storage room caused the blackout, then for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the storage room? And that means everyone who was when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
Yes.
No, just because people were in the dining
Yes.
hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
Yes.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to. If the irons caused the
Allow me to cut through
Okay.
those words.
I'm still a little
The irons are just
loose.
one reason the blackout occurred, but they weren't the direct trigger.
I have not mastered the art of listening to what's actually being said, reading what's being said, because I can't listen to, like, oh, this is so, oh. It's frustrating because I have a hard time listening to words that are being said, taking in the information because I need to read things. And when text is being skewed, I can't read it. I don't understand what's being said. Don't like.
The direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on.
Air conditioners!
So I apologize if this is going to take forever to get through.
11:30 p.m.
We're going to fail a lot of things. A lot.
Mr. Ham-Hands died around that time too.
I see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout.
Right.
I see. I understand. Indubitably.
Indubitably?
They probably checked
That guy
the
just
old
went up
building's
like a notch in my
energy
book.
usage in advance and used the irons to nearly max it out. So once they set the air conditioners timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
If so, even if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout, indubitably.
Indubitably. Indubitably.
Not you too.
Regarding the energy usage, they probably asked Monokuma about it. Dun, dun, dun. Is she right? Such a hateful bear. You deserve to die 1,000 deaths.
1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
That's an odd comment to make. Huh. Carrying on.
Shut up! You guys just stay quiet! I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. But even so, I feel regret. If I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time. And maybe the murder wouldn't have occurred.
No. The breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach.
Even if she was able to reach it, I don't
Setting
know.
The breaker in that darkness would have been impossible, no matter what.
I guess.
Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
It's alright. You don't have to worry.
Indubitably.
Because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys.
Thanks, Nagito.
There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all. In the end, hope always wins. That's what I believe.
Nagito?
What happened to you indeed? Yeah.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Acting sus
Is that
indeed.
so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident. For now, we found out how the blackout occurred. But the question is, who caused it, right? Anybody could
When
have
did that
hid
flip
and set
happen?
the
Was it just
timers
now?
For the air conditioners. Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building. What a shame. Any one of us is capable of
Music
that.
changed as well, yeah.
What are you implying?
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress.
Huh? Even though we have been arguing for so long?
Fortunately, it's the truth. Despite the fact that we've discussed this at length, there's not even one clue that leads to the killer. But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
You're changing
Are we,
your
are we, are we
story again?
backtracking now? Is that what's going on?
Anyway,
Huh.
I have an idea about what we all should do at this point. Has anyone thought about our situation like this? Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
Doesn't that mean... Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you.
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you.
What? Okay, so not gonna. I don't know how important. I don't. Okay, I don't know how to take this.
Touching each other like this. There's no way that's healthy behavior. Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is.
That's something a killer would say.
This anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends.
I don't want to do this either.
Me too. Please, take me home already.
Congrats, Happiness.
I want to go home and eat candy.
Stop it. If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna...
Everyone calm down.
You tell him,
We're all
Hajime.
friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
Well,
Why did Byakuya die?
yeah.
Who cares? Let's just give up already. There are no clues that lead to the killer anyway. Not a single one.
Acting.
I think.
Did you say something?
He had me in the first half.
Cause we've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is.
You know who the killer is?
The killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious person.
Nagito, obviously.
Then care to tell me, what's this clue you're talking about?
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Oh, I don't like where this is going. Oh, I really don't like where this is going. Hold on. When we were in the storage room, Nagito wanted us to leave relatively quickly, right? Nagito was also by the AC unit at the back in the dining hall. I don't. Wait, Hyoko sometimes makes a face that's Celeste. I haven't seen that. I'm gonna keep my eyes open for that, Lightning.
Didn't we already cover that? They use glowing paint as a mark.
No, not that. I mean before that.
Before? Is she asking how the killer got close to that table? Even if they had to obtain the knife by relying on the glow from the paint in order to do that, they needed to get close to the table while it was still dark.
Let's try examining the situation. Mayuri's diagram might be useful here.
The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right? Here it is.
Just as I thought, this diagram is the clue. Who the killer is and how they were able to move to the table in the dark. That's clearly shown in this diagram. First, we need to discuss how the killer was able to move to that table in the dark. The killer probably used something to help them move in the dark. What? Can I select the lamp? I'm thinking like the lamp with the cord to the wall, right?
The killer must have used the desk lamp to move to that table in the dark.
The desk lamp? I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp.
Well, maybe not the lamp, but like the power cord, the weight of the desk lamp. Yes, of course. The light bulb, of course.
Prove it with this. They didn't turn the desk lamp on. They used its power cord.
Power cord?
They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right? By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table and use the glowing paint to find the knife.
Sounds right.
And there's only one person here who could have done that.
Gundam, obviously. What's up, offhand? A power cord, isn't that just using punk rock? God damn, it was a Buki. Wanna know something crazy? Uh-oh. Do I want to know something crazy? Oh no! Oh, poor Kane. It's not a great face. You turn on a lamp in a video game? You... Bro. Can I blame Byakuya? I feel like we gotta go with Nagito, right? Like that's our real answer.
You're the only one! Nagito, it was you, wasn't it?
You let me down, bud. I liked you. I trusted you. You were the chosen one. Please tell me it wasn't you.
Me?
Please prove me wrong.
Judging from everyone's positions before the blackout, the only person near the power cord was you.
Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito.
Not like this.
That's just
Yeah, not so lucky after all, indeed. Oh, that's right. He was the lucky student, the ultimate lucky student.
A chance to hide the knife under the table?
Nagito's chance to hide the knife under the table was when he was cleaning.
I see. Nagito, weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning? If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife.
Amira is the real murderer due to incorrectly mislead people.
You factor in the power cord and the time
That's
you spent
the
cleaning.
universe
You're
brain
the
play.
only one who could have done it.
Seriously, that's all just a coincidence.
If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one right after another, I wonder, is something like that even possible?
Could it be? Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under the table?
Now that you mention it,
Suspicious.
Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall.
Suspicious. To be honest, I already prepared a drawing because I assumed something like this would happen. To go to the trouble of preparing this, just what did you think would happen? Whoever draws the chopstick with the red mark on it will be in charge of cleaning. Oh man, I drew it.
You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it?
That's mighty convenient.
I don't know if you're the killer or not, but regardless, it proves that you're suspicious, right?
Uh-oh.
If that's the case,
Someone acting real scared right now.
earlier, that was part of your plan too.
You got us to lower our guard and tried to hide the
Wait,
fact that
strange
you
speech?
Didn't you, you motherfucker?
What do you mean you got us to lower the guard? Like, fucking, you weren't even there, dude. What do you mean? Unless it was earlier in the day, not at the dining hall. I was really tired yesterday. I don't remember.
Nagito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either.
Yeah, same, bro.
We
Sam.
investigated together. You were so kind. I can't believe you're the one who killed Byakuya. Nagito, say something.
Yes, you fool! Say something! Okay, never mind.
The ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death. How wonderful. How beautiful it is.
What? Those eyes. At that moment, Nagito's eyes. The darkness in his eyes shone brightly, as if layers upon layers upon layers upon layers of darkness were folding into each other. As if hope and despair had been crudely mixed together.
Let's cut to the chase. You're correct. It was my doing all along.
I have failed you?
I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started. I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark.
I like how they fade in
And of
the mannequin, though.
I'm the one who caused the blackout. After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone, right?
Is it just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now?
A little bit. A little bit.
I never expected Byakuya to have night vision goggles. Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table. And, well, you all saw how that played out. With a twist ending like this, I think we can all agree this ended up being a
Oh, that
very
makes sense, Elfian.
interesting mystery.
Yeah.
Byakuya performed admirably. Just stop it already! Seriously!
Nagito, why?
Don't tell me. Is this your true nature? Were you lying to us this entire time?
Lie? That's outrageous. There's no way someone like me could have lied to you guys. I understand better than anyone else that I'm ultimately worthless. I'm too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope. I'm too disdainful to actually try at anything. I've made peace with the fact that I'm a lowly, stupid, insignificant human who can't do anything right.
What a mood. That hits me in the feels.
Holy crap! He's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets!
That doesn't hit me in the feels. I mean, it hits me in the feels, but not like...
He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me.
Whoa! Hold up! Whoa! Hold up! Okay, what? Oh, Sonia, goodbye. It's been nice knowing you. You were up here. You've been booted away. Pecco, right up at the top. Okay, cool, great. That's concerning. This guy, is he the real Nagito?
Hey, Nagito. If you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
Yep, I sure did.
So, I'm curious if... Because I still get, like... I'm probably just reading too much into it. I still get main character vibes off of Nagito from... Rampa 1. I don't know how accurate that is, but...
There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at, right?
But why would you send a threatening letter in the first place?
I think somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds. Well,
Oh, he is.
I bet if that really was my reason,
Sounds
at
lower.
least
I mean,
some of you would
on
feel
purpose,
sorry
I'd
for
have
me.
to assume, but...
Are you making fun of us?
By threatening Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions.
Then how about the old-looking building near the hotel? Ah, you were the one who suggested it. Okay. Okay.
In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur.
Well, nearly everyone.
That reminds me. Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
So busy cleaning the dining hall that I didn't even have time to clean the storage room. Staying there for a long time, I think it'd be bad for your health. Because the irons were in there, and obviously you'd go to... Clearly.
Oh, I get it. If Echo was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
Clearly.
Threatening Letty, along with all your suggestions, it was all a trap to manipulate us.
Yep, that's true too. But you're wrong about one thing.
I didn't kill...
I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
He is the lucky student, of course.
Well, there's no way I'd expect you to remember it. A worthless talent for a worthless human.
I believe his talent is the ultimate unlucky student.
I see. You're the ultimate lucky student. Then
Looks like someone's luck just ran out.
I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
you just relied on your luck?
It's not just luck. It's true my talent sucks, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know?
And there it is. For someone called the ultimate lucky student, you don't seem very lucky right now. Facts. Facts.
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky, but it was actually the opposite.
Is it still the opposite, my friend?
That's why I got picked for cleaning duty, just like I wanted.
Enough. I don't care about that anymore.
Oh, that hurts.
Importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed, the despair breathes. It's only fitting that you symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter. That was my only motivation.
Motivation? This guy is speaking things like motivation? Huh.
Fine, let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this psycho.
That's concerning. That's really concerning.
Huh? The fuck?
How should I put this?
What are you saying? He's already confessed, hasn't he?
I already know that, but...
Wait. I'm curious if we're gonna bring up the fact that like the wound was 5mm, right? And the knife wouldn't have been that. Maybe it's gonna bring up the knife wasn't that thick, wasn't that whatever, and so there's a discrepancy between Nagito being the actual killer, and Nagito just being, well, I'm you know, just all kinds of nuts right now.
If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke.
I hate you. Don't apologize, Mikan. You're fine. You're fine.
Might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
But we know who the killer is.
Simply listen.
Do we,
is
Teru?
Acceptable.
Oh, I can kind of see that line in.
With mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for our bloody spectacle.
From this point on, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Truth bullets will disappear if they touch these lines, so think of them as obstacles in your debates. Is that Hyoko? Is that Hyoko's last name? Yeah, okay. Gotcha. That's funny. Cookies account. Oh god, oh god, oh god. We've got so many things.
I think it's strange that
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
He has already confessed.
Wait, I completely... No, it is A. Wait, what? That's what I thought.
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with a knife.
It should be set to... the default, the middle option for everything.
Then let's prepare to cast our votes.
Oh, I completely missed what was going on. Right, so obviously we're going to use her autopsy results. I'm assuming the autopsy results are going to be on the knife, I'd assume.
He has already confessed.
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with a knife he threw. No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
That knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say, right, Nikon?
What the hell are you talking about? It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon.
based on the entry print on Byakuya's body, the actual weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
Oh, wait, diameter.
Millimeters in diameter?
Wait,
That's like way skinnier than a knife.
so it's got to be the missing skewer, right?
Better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse.
How, Fuyu? You're on an uninhabited island with no chance of leaving.
Trying to say, Mikon? As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer.
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you.
Hey, don't blame me. Mikon's the one who said it.
I feel bad for Mikon.
Hey, Nagito. Are you still hiding something?
I'm just waiting for Mikon to be the killer,
During the
and then feeling
blackout,
bad about
did
for
something happen between
Mikon.
you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
Who knows?
After all this, what else do you intend to hide?
Was there something that
The
happened?
moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off.
Oh, he told us that there was something he was going to tell us, right? I guess there's that.
Happened during the blackout.
I don't know if it was during the blackout, though.
If you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision.
Don't get distracted. Our lives are at stake, you know?
Huh? Whose life is at stake?
Seriously, how long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rules?
Well, everyone's life says they don't get the right person.
Nobody can see in the dark. No matter how hard you think about it, the truth is beyond your sight. Don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor? Despite the fact that it comes from me?
No, that's not it.
Not it? What's not it?
Truth is beyond our sight. No, that can't be it. There should be a way. There should be some way to find out what happened in the dark. I'm going to assume that it's this because of the missing skewer. And the last thing that we've talked about Never mind. Never mind. I don't think we made a fool of ourselves. This is like just some way to find out what happened in the dark. All the dangerous equipment that could be potential weapon. A potential weapon was confiscated. Apparently, there's an iron plate for barbecue and a portable stove. Oh, that mentions nothing of the skewer. Never mind. Huh. Is this where we use the gaps? No. Thinking maybe someone's way down there, but I think we've already ruled that out from talking with Chiaki. Are we supposed to use the goggles again, I wonder? It's not that she has better hearing and she could notice something, is it? Man, I have no idea. Yeah, I don't... No idea why. We found tripped and fell in the dining hall. God, I have absolutely no idea. Something to help. Can you see anything else might information be collected? That's why I'm run with the idea that maybe it was Ibuki because she heard whatever, heard the scuffle, heard whatever. I'm trying to see if there's anything that would be a better fit. I was thinking maybe Taro with the light from the stove, but I don't know.
I can prove it with this. Even if we couldn't
All right,
see
I'm gonna be
I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it.
right back. Give me just a second, y'all.